What happens when the child you throw away becomes the one everyone admires? They chose blood over love and lost everything. This is the story of Ariella. The night the storm swallowed the sky, Miriam and Jonah made a decision that would haunt the world years later. They had been married for 6 years, 6 years of trying, praying, hoping, and failing. Every negative pregnancy test carved a deeper crack into their hearts. One night, consumed by desperation, Miriam whispered the thought that Jonah never expected to hear.
What if we took a child
from the orphanage?
From the orphanage?
Jonah froze. But Miriam's eyes were wild with longing, and before he could find his voice, she added,
No one will ever know.
No one will ever know. And I will finally have someone to call mine. That was how they found her. A tiny baby girl with eyes like shattered stars, abandoned as an infant, sleeping in a rusted crib. Miriam lifted her gently. My precious gold, she whispered. They named her Ariella. And for years, Ariella lived like princesses only dream to live. Silk dresses, glittering shoes, birthdays filled with laughter, and balloons that kissed the ceiling. Miriam kept her close, always touching her soft curls, always buying more toys, always watching her sleep as if she owned a fragile treasure. Ariella loved her, she loved them both. But everything changed when Miriam discovered she was pregnant. Not with one child, but with twins. From the moment the babies cried their first cry, Ariella's world collapsed. Miriam no longer hugged her, she no longer sang to her, she no longer called her precious gold.
You need to understand
Instead,
how serious
she
this
snapped,
is.
shouted,
Sorry,
pushed her
Mommy.
away. The twins, Amira and Adriel, grew to mirror their mother's coldness. They mocked Ariella, stole from her, blamed her for things she didn't do. One afternoon, when the sun was bleeding into the horizon, Miriam exploded. Get out! Ariella fell to her knees, sobbing, clinging to the woman's dress. Mama, please don't throw me away. But Miriam's eyes were stone. The door slammed, and Ariella was no one's daughter anymore. For 3 nights, she wandered the streets. No food, no coat, no home. She curled beside an abandoned shop, shivering violently, whispering to herself, I didn't do anything wrong. Then headlights cut through the darkness. A line of black cars slowed, then stopped. The rear door opened, and a tall young man stepped out. His coat gleamed under the streetlights, and bodyguards rushed to shelter him with umbrellas. He ignored them. He walked straight to her.
What's your name?
What's your name? He asked softly.
Ariella.
Ariella,
Are you out here?
she whispered.
I
Why are you out here? And she told him. Everything. Her tears never stopped falling, but neither did his patience. The man was Xavier Ward, the president's only son. He removed his coat and wrapped it around her trembling shoulders. You're
You
safe
are
now.
safe now.
And he meant every syllable. Xavier didn't just help her, he transformed her life. He gave her a home. He paid for the best tutors. He encouraged her ideas, her creativity, her dreams. Ariella grew into a breathtaking woman, confident, brilliant, unstoppable. People loved her. Magazines chased her. Even ministers admired her grace. And Xavier, he fell deeply, helplessly in love. One evening, he rented an entire city square. Thousands of lights flickered to life. Musicians played. Helicopters hovered, ready to capture the moment for the world. Ariella stepped out of the car, and the crowd gasped. Xavier
Ariella,
knelt.
my angel who
Ariella,
survived
my
the
angel
storm.
who survived the storm.
Will you marry
Will
me?
you marry me? The world watched. The world screamed. The world celebrated. She said yes. News channels exploded. And far away, in the ruins of a life she destroyed, Miriam watched the broadcast on a broken television. Her hands shook. Her chest tightened. Her tears fell like rain. The daughter she threw away was marrying the president's son, and she, once wealthy, once proud, was now homeless, starving, and forgotten. Her twins stared at the screen.
Look what you caused.
Mum, look what you caused,
With
said Adriel.
We were horrible
Amira
too.
nodded. We were horrible too.
We need to find her.
We need to find her.
Beg.
We need to beg. For the first time in years, Miriam felt true fear and regret. Security at the president's residence turned them away again and again. No visitors without appointments, no access, no exceptions. But they kept coming back. Then one afternoon, fate intervened. Ariella and Xavier's convoy swept through the gates. At the same moment, Miriam and her twins tried desperately to plead once more. Ariella saw them. The car stopped. Xavier squeezed her hand. Ariella stepped out slowly. Miriam collapsed to the ground. Please, forgive me. I lost everything. I'm so sorry. Amira and Adriel cried too. For a long moment, Ariella said nothing. Then she knelt. She placed her hand on her mother's trembling shoulder. I forgave you long ago because holding hate only hurts me. They sobbed. She continued.
I will help you financially
so you survive.
I cannot let you back into my life. I built my peace
from ashes.
I can't risk burning again.
It broke them. But they understood. They left with tears in their eyes and money in their hands. Ariella entered the gates, closing a chapter that once nearly destroyed her. Years later, laughter filled the presidential villa. Ariella gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl, with Xavier's confidence and her gentle smile. She held them close, whispering, "No one will ever throw you away, and never." Xavier wrapped his arms around her, and for the first time in her life, Ariella felt whole, loved, safe. She had lost everything once, but fate returned it 10 times greater, and she lived truly, happily ever after.